Pounded yam in the west, fufu or gari in the east, and tuwo shinkafa in the north. They used to be the most popular meals in Nigeria, and then gradually, wheat flour took over. It first became popular with diabetic patients whose doctors recommended it as a way of lowering their blood sugar. Alabasule is one of such persons. She was immensely sick, and when her doctors diagnosed her with diabetes, they suggested she start eating wheat among other healthy foods.
They
told me not to eat eba. If I must, it should be in small quantity. They also recommended wheat and unripe plantain.
Wheat
But even those who are not diabetic have taken to eating wheat, which they see as a healthier option to other solid meals. A visit to the markets showed that the demand for wheat in all forms has skyrocketed. Here in Oyingbo Market, Lagos, the business of grinding wheat is a thriving one for the family of Amuda Sulaimon. On Saturdays like this, when the twins Taiwo and Kende are not in school, they help their parents out in the shop.
People eat wheat a lot. They bring it here to grind. They even eat wheat more than yam flour.
Even restaurants and eateries now have wheat on their menu list.
At both urban and rural communities in Nigeria, wheat has become a preferred
solid meal,
as most people believe, and some of them have been told by their doctors that it is a good food, healthy for the body. Canteens like this have even taken to serving it to their customers. Thank you.
But is wheat really a healthy meal as stated?
It is, we have modern wheat. There used to be old wheat. Our ancestors, or in the 19th century, they consumed wheat without any much problem. But I think the way they cultivate wheat now, via crossbreeding and crude manipulation, it has reduced all the nutrients in wheat. And now we separate the bran from the germ and from the endosperm, thus reducing the nutrient density. In fact, we are advising our patients, because some of them they are just used to it. It's part of their daily menu. We normally advise them to stay off if they can. But if they cannot, let them do it in moderation. Let them eat in moderation.
It was discovered that the notion of wheat being a very healthy meal is a myth, as it has high content of gluten that is dangerous for the working system of the body. A review paper in the New England Journal of Medicine listed 55 diseases caused by eating gluten-containing foods. The diseases include osteoporosis, anemia, cancer, canker sores, fatigue, arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. The paper also linked gluten to many psychiatric and neurological diseases including depression, dementia, nerve damage, epilepsy, and autism. Another study of 30,000 patients analyzed from 1969 to 2008, reported in the Journal of the American Medical Association, found that people diagnosed with gluten sensitivity had a higher risk of death from cancer and heart disease. Wheat is also high in glycemic index (GI). Glycemic index is a scale that ranks carbohydrate-rich foods by how much they raise blood sugar level compared to low glycemic foods. Wheat has GI of 71 compared to yam and sweet potato with GI of 49 and 54 respectively. Eating meals with high GI like wheat regularly promotes weight gain and makes diabetes intractable.
The gluten in wheat, which is the protein, cereal protein, when it gets to the immune system, the digestive tract sees as foreign invader, now mounts attack on the gluten itself and on the digestive wall. Again, as many that has gluten intolerance, it is this modern wheat that's really causing it, because they can't tolerate, they are unable to tolerate it a bit. And this modern wheat has a way of spiking blood sugar level. And again, maybe because of the processing, it has a compound called phytic acid, which bind the mineral elements in the system. It binds the iron, the calcium, magnesium, etc., thus making them unavailable for the body to use.
In the light of all this, it would seem that wheat does more harm than good to the body. Nutritionists have advised that wheat flour be replaced by corn, yam or plantain flours that have no gluten content. Wendy Abu, TVC News, Lagos.